Hello everyone, my name is Nargis Nasreen, and in today's video we are going to talk about some other functions like a round function, IFNULL function, and COALESCE function. So let's start. First we are going to understand the meaning of these functions, and then we will see the practical implementation. So starting with round function, why do we use round function? We use it to round off a number. Okay, like if you have a decimal number, you have to round it off, you can use round function. Let me show you the syntax part of it. It's very simple to write. We just write down round, okay, and then we have to provide a number. Whatever number you want to use, you have to provide a number. And if you want to round it off, then you have to provide some decimal values, like till what decimal value you want to round it off, like for 2 decimal values or 3 decimal values, like that. It's not compulsory to add decimal values. If you're not going to use it, it will just remove the decimal part from a number. Okay. Like let me give you an example. If I have a number, let's say 2.134. Okay. And if I'm going to use this round function on this, and I will pass the number as 2.134. And if I'm not going to use anything, it will give me 2 only. Okay. But here, if I'm going to use round, and I will write 2.134, comma 2. So what it will do in that case, it will give me 2.13. So this is how we use round function. Next is IFNULL function. Okay, this is a very important function. Let me show you how to use this. So in this we pass 2 parameters, not less, not more. So we write down IFNULL, and then we provide expression 1 and second expression. So what's the meaning of this? The meaning is whenever we are going to apply IFNULL on any certain column or so, what is going to happen? It will check the value of that, and if that value is not null, it is going to return this value, and it is not going to even look at it. Okay, it is going to return the first expression. But if in case this is null, then it is going to return this expression value. Okay, so this is how we use IFNULL. So null values do not look nice sometimes in the table column. So we just replace it with certain message. So in that case, we can use IFNULL. Okay. Then we have this COALESCE function. So it is somewhat like IFNULL, not exactly, but yeah, the purpose is similar. Okay. In this also we replace the null values with some other values or with a message. The difference is in COALESCE function we can pass more than 2 parameters, and we can even pass 1 parameter. That is also possible. Okay, so that is the difference. So how do we write it? It's very simple. We write down the name of the function, then we pass the expressions. In this we have no limitation. Okay, you can pass as many as you want. Okay, so now in this what is going to happen? If there is any null value, it will keep on checking, and the moment it is going to get some not null value, it is going to return that one, and it will go from left to right. Okay, so yeah, so this is how we use COALESCE function. Now, and all of these functions will always return a single value. They are not going to return more than one value. They will return single value, whatever is present inside the parentheses. Okay, and yeah. So this is about the we can say the theory part. Now let's quickly go to the MySQL workbench so that we can understand it better. If there is any doubt, it will get clear. So let's see. Okay. So what we are going to use, we are first going to use the round function. Okay, so for that I will be using the again database employees and tables I'm going to use from there only. So if we have to apply round function, let's use salaries table. So I will write select star from salaries. Let's first see the structure of this. Okay, this table. Yeah, so this is the structure where we have employee number, salary, from date, and to date. Now, what do we want to check? We want to check the average salary. Okay, let me write it down. That is first we are going to use the round function. Okay, so I want to check the average salary. We know how to do this using aggregate function. We can simply do this. So let me write down select AVG, which is the short of average. Average of what? Average of salary from where? From salaries. Okay, so now let me quickly run this. So this is the average value. Now see, now we are going to apply a round function on this to round off this number. So let me write it. So here only I'm going to apply. So first I will write down round, and I will not pass any decimal value. I will just write it like this first, and let me show you how this will look like. So it is just going to round off the whole number. It will remove the decimal part. So this is the whole number that we have. Now, if I'm going to pass the second parameter, let's say I want 2 decimal places. So for that, I will execute this and we have 2 decimal places. Okay, so this is how we use round function. Now it's time for if not. So let's see. If you remember in the last class, what we did, we learned about insert function, and in that I made a duplicate table that was department underscore D. I will be using that table. Okay, I have made some changes in that, but it's not any difficult thing. You already know how to do all of those things. So first, let me show you. And there's some small mistake also. Not a problem. So let me show you. Select star from department underscore D. Let me execute. Okay, so this is how it is looking like. So by mistake, what I did, I just duplicated the whole thing. Like, let me show you. Order by department number. Okay, so it's just that every row is repeating 2 times. Now the thing is, I've added this one new column, that is department manager, and we know how to add columns. Okay, so it's simple. You can do the same. You can add this new column in this department underscore D table, and now on this we're going to use if null function. Okay, so how to do this? So yeah, let me show you one more time. As you can see that there is no value in the department manager. Every value is null. And this is not giving the proper information also. So what we are going to do, we are going to change this and we're going to pass a message like name is not available or something like that, anything. So for that, what I will do, I will select first like what are the names of the table that I want to select. So I want to select department number, department name also get select, and on department manager, we have to apply if none. So we have to write down this. Now, first expression is going to be, so in our table all the values are empty. It is not going to happen all the time that all the values are going to be null. Okay, there may be some values that are not null. So in that case, you have to pass the name of the table only. Like if any value is already present, it will not replace that. Okay, and the original value will be returned. Department manager it is. Now, if department manager place is empty, then we have to pass a message that we want to pass. Okay, so we can write name is not provided or something, whatever you want to pass, you can do that. Okay, now let me execute this and let's see how it is going to look like. Okay, there is some error. Unknown column department number in this field. Oh, I'm sorry, I put the semicolon here. Now let me run this. Yeah, so we get this. See, let me change this as department manager. Yeah, see, now this is how we replace the null values with a message. If this message is too, we can say long for, so we can replace this with just not available. Okay, so like this also we can show. So this is, very important function. It's good to use this. It's look better, sending null values inside column in some tables, that doesn't look good. So you can replace the values and then send it to people who need it. Okay, like if you're working on certain projects. Now moving on, let's try to understand about how to use COALESCE function. Okay. I hope the spelling is correct. No, it's not. It is ESCE. Okay. So what I will do for this, see, I have made one extra table. It is something like department underscore D. I just copied the same thing. Let me show you. Okay, I'm writing. Select star from department. Okay, department underscore D2. I name that column as D2. Okay, now let me run this and let me show you the structure of this. So this is how it is looking like. What I did, I took the same, I made a duplicate of same departments table, which is the original table. And in this also I added a department manager column, but I kept all, three, we can say, values as not null, and the remaining values are null. So, and in this also, in department name also, if you see, I kept one value as null. So I will show you why I did this and how to use COALESCE function on this. Okay, so let's continue. So what I will do, I will mention what are the fields I want to extract from here. So I will be writing department number I want to take, then department name also, so that we can see properly. And then I will apply this function. Okay. Now, what are the parameters? I will say I am applying this on the department manager. So I will say if there is department manager already present, keep it like that. Okay. If department manager is not present, then take the name of the department name. Take the name from this column, which is department name. Okay. So all the null values will be replaced by the department name. If by chance there is a null value present in the department name, then in that case write down not available. Okay, so this is why I kept one of the value as not null in department name column, because it is going to see that it was okay. You understand? Okay, again this is not null, so I have to check the next parameter, which is not available, and it is going to replace it with that. So now let me show you how this is going to look like. Let me order it. Okay. See, this has happened here. Now let me give the alias for this as department manager. Okay, fine. Again execute. Yeah. See, so before we had only this, and this. All of the fields were null. Right? All of the values were null. So what is happening? It checked. If this is not null, then just return this. If this is null, this was null, then return department name. You see, here it is department name. Here department name, department name, department name, department name, department name. Okay. Now, if this is also null, see department name is also null, then what to do? Then return not available. It is returning not available. So this is how we can use COALESCE function, and it's good to use. We mostly use COALESCE function only because in this we can pass multiple parameters just for this type of cases. Okay. So yeah, this is all about these type of functions. They are very much important. That is why I made a separate video on this. Now, so that's all. And in the next class, we are going to start a very, very important topic, which is joins. So do not miss any video. Keep on watching. Like, share, and subscribe. If you get any question, you can ask me in the comment section. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye-bye.